Brandy. Do you have a Brandy?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, I'm going to turn this off because it's kind of distracting. Okay, very good. All right, honey, what can I do for you, my friend?
I don't know. I just felt the need to, not the need, the kind of just felt drawn to get reading.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that was sweet. Okay, so do you want me to just see what I hear, or is there somebody you want me to talk to, or what?
I don't have anything specific.
Okay,
Anything.
let me ask you something. Is your mom living or passed?
She's alive?
She's like, and your father is too?
Yes.
Good, very good. Okay. Now I just heard grandmother. What about one of your grandmothers?
Well, mom's mom has passed. Dad's
Okay, let me
mom
ask you.
is on the
Okay,
fence.
let me ask you a question. Did one of them have dementia? Because I just heard dementia. Does that relate to you in any way?
My dad's mom does now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just heard dementia, like Alzheimer's kind of thing. That's what I heard. Is she in her 70s? I just heard like 77.
No, grandma. Yeah, my mom's mom was.
Okay. And it's funny because when I'm talking to both grandparents, either living or passed away, I just hear what I hear. It goes from one or the other, you know? Now,
I
do you
get
have
it.
a military connection? I have military, honey. Do you have a military connection?
Yeah. I'm
Who's in the
not,
military?
but grandpa.
Ah, yeah, very good. Was he ever in Vietnam? Do you know? I just heard about Vietnam. Was he in Vietnam by chance?
I don't know for sure which was within.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's Vietnam because that's what I heard. So that's what I'm gonna assume for you. But if not, I don't know 100%. But that's what I hear. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, let me see what else I'm hearing for you, honey. Who had or is having heart issues? I'm hearing about somebody having heart issues, sweetheart.
I maybe.
You might be.
Yeah, my grandmother did though.
Oh, I just heard heart attack. Did she pass from a heart attack, possibly?
I believe so.
Okay. She says, "You know what, baby girl?" I don't know. I don't know. They tell me these weird names. She said, "You know what, baby girl?" She says, "I want to let you know that I'm okay. I'm good." Now, this is your mom's mom, correct?
Yes.
Because she said, "Please tell your mother that I'm okay and how much I love her." And she says, "I love you too." She says, "I don't know if you knew this, but you were always my favorite."
Yeah.
I love it. They always give you the best messages, even if they kind of like. Sometimes I think it's to make you guys feel better, but I don't think they don't have a reason to lie. So I think that's the truth. You're probably the favorite granddaughter.
That was the
Let me.
oldest too.
You were the oldest. That's why, because you were the first grandbaby. I love it. Is there three of you guys, by the way?
No,
Or do you have three children?
I don't have any. I have three dogs, but like my children.
Interesting. Well, who lost a child? Because I just heard about a lost baby, like a miscarriage or a baby that never came to fruition. Do you have anybody around you that would have been for that?
Me.
Is it one? How many did one or two times?
Three.
That's the honey. That's why you have honey. That's why you have three children. That's why you have three children. I'm going to tell you right now. These were two girls and a boy, sweetheart. You have these lot. You do have three children. They're just not living. Let me ask you something. Did you not want any more children because you were going to be too upset if you lost another one?
I would love to have one today, honestly.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. You have two girls and a boy. So I'm telling you something, sweetheart. These children are here with you every single day of your life since you lost them. They're okay. They're together, and they're typical siblings on the other side. They fight, they argue, they do all the stuff that regular siblings do, but they're just spirit siblings that are fighting and yelling and screaming and pulling hair. They're doing all the stuff that other regular humans do, but they're just doing it on the other side. They're like, "Mom, we love you. We're so excited to finally get to talk to you." They said, "We just want you to know that we have never left you." And that's what they definitely do. They said they've never left you. They've been here with you this whole time, sweetheart. Just so you know, okay? And, you know, of course they wish they could have come live with you, but it just wasn't meant to be, you know?
Oops,
It wasn't. Did you say the same thing I did?
at the exact same time.
Oh my freaking God, really? I love it. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, because I'm hearing that is so weird. We said it together at the exact real we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, what a good validation that is, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And
That's
you know, ironically, I
crazy.
have 2 girls and a boy as far as dogs go.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very symbolic for you. You know that. Did it Let me ask you something. That I've never heard. Did you get a dog after you lost each child? I'm trying to figure out the scenario. Did you happen to get a dog after you lost each one of your children, possibly?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you said yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you said yes. I got happy there for a second, but that's okay. That's okay. It's symbolizing the girls and a boy and the dogs. That's your children. They're like the symbol for your children that you've lost.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. They're telling me they act human. Do they act human?
Very much.
But did you get them after your children that you lost your children?
Long after, yeah, long after.
You might not believe this. I'm going to tell you this is what I believe is truth. Those spirit of your children are in your dogs.
That makes sense.
Do you think that's true? Because I'm seeing that because this is what I said. They're telling me, Mom, we are in your dogs. I know that's very strange, but that's true because they said that's what I heard. And I'm going to go with that because I'm never wrong when it comes to
go
this
with it.
kind of stuff. Those spirit of your children are in your children, like your dogs, because they're the only children you had. It's not a coincidence you have 2 girls and a boy. Let me ask you something. Do you feel like you were drawn to these dogs for some reason?
One of them I found in the trash.
You were meant to find that dog in the trash, sweetheart.
I know
Was
it.
that the boy by chance?
No, the boy is the oldest,
Okay.
and he
Hold on a second.
also,
Let me ask you something. Did you hear this dog whimpering? Did you hear it like barking or whimpering to try to get attention to somebody?
yeah.
You just hold on a second. Was this a place that you would have really not been to for some reason? There was like a reason you were here, but you normally don't go there. Is that kind of what I'm feeling?
I don't know. I was taking the other 2 dogs for a walk, and I heard her whimpering in somebody's trash. So,
In their trash can?
yeah.
How cruel. Please tell me you reported them. Please tell me you reported them. Please tell me.
I took the baby home with me. You know, I, there's nothing I could do to those people, and the city I live in, animal control is not very helpful. So,
What if you were meant to get this
this
dog?
is my baby.
You were meant to get her. You were meant to get her.
And she's so loyal. She doesn't ever leave my side.
Because she's telling me, she said, I'm so thankful for because I can read live dogs too. I'm getting this feeling. This is kind of what she said. She said, because I'm so thankful that my mom found me. I swear to God, I would be dead somewhere if my mom had not come by and found me. Thank God you took that puppy out of the trash. And I guarantee she's the best thing that ever come out of that the best thing you ever had isn't she?
It's the best thing I ever got for free.
Exactly. And you were meant to find her, darling. I cannot believe this bugs me. You
Her
actually
name is Raven, which is one of my spirit guide animals.
Oh my God, I love that. Such a good thing. I love that. Good for you, Raven. So I'm assuming Raven is dark. Is Raven a dark dog? If she feels like she's
Black.
dark. And that's a proper name because the dog's black. Oh my God, that girl loves you. Is she like a lab? Is she almost like a lab puppy or
Yes.
lab?
I don't know.
Because they told me she's a lab. Silly. How do you think I knew?
I know. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Because believe me, there's a lot of dogs that I could find out that are black, but they told me she's a Labrador.
She's a lab.
Cute as a button. She told me she's cute as a button.
She's my little baby.
Your daughter is thanking you for finding her because she says, I would have been lost and I would have never found you if you had not walked by that trash can.
And I would
Good
have never
for you.
found her.
No, you wouldn't have. I'm telling you what, you were drawn. Listen, did you make a last minute decision to take the dogs out for a walk?
Yeah.
There's a reason why. You
Yep.
didn't make you were drawn to do this
Was
walk
me.
with the ducks. You were meant to find this child. You were meant to find your dog child. I'm just gonna call her dog child. You were just, something was pulling you to take the dogs by this down the street or whatever. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna sound like something's wrong with my throat for a minute. Let me tell you something. You got something up your butt to go take these dogs. I call it something got up my butt to make me move. Made you do, your daughter, the baby that you lost, she made you go find this puppy. She also tells me, did you take the dog like immediately to the vet? Did you take the dog to the vet quickly after you found her?
Yeah, within 24 hours.
Yeah, because that's what she said. She said she took me to the vet. She took me to the vet, and that's what she's telling me. Like, it's weird that I'm talking about a live dog, but your daughter is this dog. It's their spirit. The spirit of your children are in these dogs. I am telling you right now. I would stake my reputation on it. There's no way to prove it, but there's no way to not to prove it.
Oh no, you're absolutely correct.
I can just feel it. I can feel their souls. Their souls were human at one time, but now they're dog souls. And she says, thank you so much for rescuing me. She said she got you up out of she got you up and said, was it not long after your walk that you found her in this trash can?
Pretty quickly, yeah. It was
Because you
actually
were supposed to, because she might have suffocated because there was no air in this trash can. She was scared. This poor little puppy was scared shitless. She was just like whining and crying and trying, and that she had no other option. If it wasn't for you, you are her savior. She says, you are my savior. Thank you so much for saving me. I'm going to cry because
she
she's,
rescued me.
God, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy, dude. It's like I'm talking to your dog. It's like I'm staring right into her soul because
She's
she is a
grateful.
soul, because she's the soul of your daughter. This is absolutely wild. I'm just telling you right now. So freaking crazy, dude. This is crazy. I've never done a reading like this. This is the first one for me that I've actually had babies that passed away tell me they've gone into dogs. This is because I'm telling you, those dogs sometimes act like they're humans. Do they sometimes act like they could be
All the
humans?
time, my middle
Because
child talks to me.
yes, yes, yes. Is it like a girl, boy, girl? Do you have like a girl, boy, girl order of the
No,
dogs?
it's boy, girl, girl.
Boy, boy, girl. Okay, boy, girl, girl. Okay, very good. I was just trying to figure out the order. I don't. What? Somebody just freaking pulled my hair, dude. Lou, did you guys? Because somebody, it's not caught on here. I don't think it's here because I was too far up. Somebody, it's not here. Like, I don't think it was that. Something pulled my hair, dude. So weird for me because it's up here on my head. The back of my hair catches my dream catcher, but up here somebody touched or pulled my hair. It's so strange, so strange. I'm starting to become more. People are starting to more interact with me and become more physical with me. It's so crazy.
And you were just talking
Uh,
about pulling hair.
oh my God, that is too funny. That is too funny. That's interesting. Interesting. So you were meant to find her that day. How did you ever confront them, that neighbors, about the dog in the trash? Did you ever confront them?
No, I think honestly they moved out of that house, and just left her.
In the fucking trash can. That's ridiculous. That poor dog.
It's
No,
okay,
she
those
was
people
scared.
pay for it.
Yeah, they'll pay. The karma is a real thing. I always say karma is a bitch because it's true.
She's
Because
beautiful though.
she was meant for you. She was meant for you. Thank God you took her home and that you found an instant connection with her.
Has
Did
she
did let
ever?
me hold on, let me ask you? Did this dog seem familiar to her when you picked her up? Did you feel like you already
Think
knew
so.
her?
Instant.
because it's your daughter.
Yeah.
1,000%, 1,000%, that is your daughter. All three of those dogs are your children. A soul is
Yeah.
a soul. It can come back into anything, which is including dogs or cats. A soul is just a soul. There's no gender on souls. A soul is just a form of energy. And so there's no right or wrong. There's no, like, it could go into a rat. I don't know. I'm just using it as an example. But
Absolutely.
these three thought and let me ask you, did you kind of feel that way already, that you thought these were your children that came back to you?
That's how I refer to them, as my kids. So
Because they are your kids. Now you have a vivid confirmation for that, my friend. I love it. That's so amazing. I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's such a good thing to hear. I'm so happy I did that. I'm so were you not planning on getting a reading today? Like
I
you just
wasn't.
this
Something was like telling me,
yeah.
you need to get a reading, but I was like, I don't know who, don't know where,
And you
but then
found
I
me. Did you just
scrolled and
find me
found you.
today? You just
No,
found me, didn't you?
I've followed you for a long
Oh, you
time.
follow me, but okay, but so you open up to me? What happened? Did you just find me today, like out of the blue today when you were on come on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's just the sign that you were supposed to get this reading from me, because your children wanted you to know how much they love you and care about you, and they are okay because they're in the dogs. But see, part of them are out. It's like a soul splits into two, because part of it stays out and part of it goes into these beings or these humans, and then when they die their soul comes back together. That's how I choose to believe it, you know.
Like we're here at 20% and the
Yes.
rest of us is waiting.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if my soul is split into a zillion pieces. I have no idea. But once we die, our soul comes back together.
Correct.
But that has to be the explanation, because when I hear about these children coming back into dogs or another babies, I'm still talking to the other side, but I know that the babies are alive. So there's a correlation that has to be like they're split in half or thirds or quarters or something, that their souls can split and then at the end of life come back together.
Yes.
That's how I choose to believe it. I choose to believe that wholeheartedly. Your daughter is very happy that you chose her. She said, I made you come down that street. She says, I made you come find me. She says, I made you come find me. You're supposed to be that mom. You're supposed to be my mom from the beginning, and now you are in the form of a dog. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I love that. That's too funny, my friends. Let's see if I'm hearing anything else for you, sweetheart. Hey, Lisa. Okay, let me see what else I'm hearing for you, honey. Give me 1 second to get comfortable. Hold on. My butt hurts where I sit here for a while without moving. My butt hurts, so I have to constantly move around because you know how you sit on your butt for too long, it hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your legs will start to not work.
Yeah, they're like Jello. Don't look at me. Hey, my bubbles was speaking of dogs. My two dogs. You want two more dogs?
I don't think I can handle anymore.
Of
I
course,
would love
these are
to.
these are my children, not your children, but you can have my children if you want. I was not expecting to get another dog. My daughter talked me into getting this dog from Winchester, Kentucky. We drove over to get her. She was the cutest puppy. I had never seen a puppy this cute. She was like literal. When I first took her to the vet, everybody was like, oh my god, she's so freaking cute. They were like, she was a cute puppy. Now she just looks like a little mongrel. No, I'm just kidding. She's still a cute dog.
Or
She has pretty
heathen.
blue. She's a pretty. Yeah, she's a heathen. She's a pretty husky. She got pretty blue eyes, but she doesn't howl. She just barks. Why is that? I wonder. Because she don't have the other dogs around. Do you think to howl from?
Oh, mine will howl. He does it on his own when he wants something.
You are supposed to howl, Bubbles. Ow! Okay. No, that's okay, Lisa. It's okay. You know, when somebody's up here with me, I'm always in a reading, my friends. Always in a reading. Let me see if I hear anything else for you, honey. Anyways, your children, the message they wanted me to tell you is this: is like, Mom, we love you. And we are so happy that we still get to be with you in person, in the dogs, mind you, but we're so happy that we get to be with you in person. And we just love you so much, and we miss you, and you know, we loved you so much that we wanted you not to be alone, so we choose to come back in the dogs. And so they wanted you to be a mother to somebody because you were longing to be this mother to somebody. Let me
Yeah,
ask you, are you in your earlier mid 30s?
40.
40. Okay. I was going to hear you sound like you'd be early 30s, but 40 sounds about right. 30s, early 40s. Yeah,
Everybody
definitely for
thinks
sure.
I'm younger than I am, but
Well, you do sound young. And the reading I did before you, she was only 25, and I swear I thought she sounded in her 40s. She sounded so mature for being a 25-year-old. I swear. I swear. Okay, let's see what else I hear for you, my friend, before we go with you. Is there something going on with one of your parents' health for some reason? Maybe your dad's health or something?
um, I'm not sure exactly. Dad's got some health issues, but they're under control as far as
I wonder, was that one of your dogs that made something fall? If not, your house is haunted.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, was it one of your dogs or not? Because I feel like your house is haunted
Yeah,
if it wasn't. I
it
was
was.
gonna say, if you weren't sure, I'd be like, you got a haunted house there if you don't have any kids. I wonder if I heard health because they're worried about your health. I wonder if that's true. Because are you worried about something going on with you too as well besides your heart?
Um, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe, but I'm just kind of
I,
waiting to
ju-
get
I
with
just
it.
I just heard keep an eye on it, okay? I just heard keep an eye on it, okay?
Mhm.
Just to make sure to keep an eye on it. Let me see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. Now, has one of your grandfathers passed away?
Yes, both.
Both. Okay, okay. Because I'm hearing grandfather, so I'm assuming they were both passed away. I don't know if I asked you this. I was hearing about military. Did I already ask you about military? Because I don't
They
remember by
were
the time
both.
I.
They were actually both in the military.
Ah, very good. I just heard like Navy and Army. Was one like in the Navy, one in the Army kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what they just said? They said you are so good at your job. I'm like, oh, thank you. They just told me that. They said you are so good at what you do. I'm like, oh, thank you. That was such a good compliment from them. Don't know which one was, mind you, but I heard it from the other side. I'm like, thank you so much. I appreciate that so very much. It makes me do this day in and day out. I'm here day in and day out for 8-10 hours a day because this is my job. But it's a fun job and it's a lovely job, and I get to meet so many different people, and I just love doing this. I will be busy on my break, you guys. It's going to take me a little while to post all these videos on my platforms, just so you know. But then I'll be back. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you, sweetheart. About them. Do you know if one or both of them were cremated?
They were not.
Oh, they were not. Okay. Or anybody around you cremated?
My mother, however, I have a dog who's with these ashes are in our house.
Oh, you have another dog. Would this be a brown dog?
Nope, my brown dog is next to me, but he was a Boston Terrier.
Oh, okay. So this must be him because I know that he's here. I see him. I wasn't connected to him at first because I was so involved with your kids being your dogs, your lost children being your dogs. But did he get sick before he passed away? He's talking about being sick.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I know something happened to him.
Do you know if he was having any kind of stomach issues? Because I'm hearing about the stomach issues.
Yeah. I also think he went in not such a pleasant way. That was one of the hardest days of my life.
Yeah, I know, sweetheart. I know it was. And, but the good thing is that he is okay.
He's
He says,
whole.
he says, Mama, I love you. He says, I'm always with you. The other dogs see him, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but your other dogs see him and he tries to interact with your dogs. He was cremated. He was put down too. Was he put down too as well?
Yeah. Yeah, there
He
was no
says,
other way around it.
do you know if he might have had tumors? I feel like he had cancer for some reason. I just feel like he got ate up with stuff.
We don't know if he had cancer. He did have a very, very large lump on his chest.
It was
Um,
cancer. It was cancer, sweetheart. It was cancer.
okay. When he
It was cancer. Yeah. He says, I just want to let you know. He says, thank you so much for being such a good dog mom to me. He says, you were the best mother I could have ever asked for. He says, I love you so much. He says, I was so proud to be with you. I loved you very much. And I just want you to know that I'm okay. And I said, I thank you for being such a good mom to me. Did he live to be about 10 years old?
he was actually 12.
Yeah. Because I'm hearing about at least 10 years old. He was so you had him since he was a puppy, didn't you?
No, I got him when he was 6.
Oh, okay. Well, he acted like a puppy to me.
He did. He was crazy.
Oh my gosh. Did he just pass away about a year or two ago, your dog?
A couple years ago, yeah. Actually,
Okay.
I got a tattoo of him.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that for you, sweetheart. I love you. I love that. Aw, he says, listen, I just want to tell you that I'm always here. I'm always around. I play with my brothers and sisters. Uh, you said two boys and a girl, right? I can't remember the order. Two boys and a
Well,
girl.
it's funny. It's funny because everybody says that middle one should have been a boy because she's so rough, and everybody says it's my mini me because she looks just like me.
Of course, because it's your kid. That's why, sweetheart. Because these are your children. These
Like
dogs are your children.
had she been born into a human body, she would have freckles, red hair.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, no, definitely. But because
God knows what he's doing.
they didn't know, yeah, they did. Yeah, that's true. But they didn't know how long it would be till you come back, and they saw you wanted to get these dogs, and like we're making a beeline for these dogs, and they all came back, and these dogs, girls, yes, 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 yes. And they love you, and this that your passed away dog loves you. You don't know a Sam, do you? I just literally heard the name Sam or Sammy or an S name.
Um, an old friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a dog named Sam a long time ago, but he was brown actually.
It's not a coincidence. We were this is him. Oh my god. You know this is him, right? You know this is Sam. We're talking about dogs and then I hear Sam. Of course this is Sam. Silly?
Yeah,
That's funny. He's been gone for quite a while, hasn't he been?
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Years.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And oh, that's funny. We're on the dog track, so it's not a coincidence I heard the dog's name Sam. I'm just telling you, this is your dog Sam too, darling. Were you like in your 20s when you lost him?
Yeah.
Was he also cremated?
No.
Okay, he's buried. Okay. But he says, but you put him down though, didn't you? You had to put him down.
My ex did.
Oh, your ex. This was your ex's dog. Okay. He says, since we're on the subject of dogs, I just wanted to come in and say hello and that I
Brown
miss you and that
dog.
I love you. Yes, that's the brown dog.
That
Yes.
would maybe been Lucy too, because that was my heart. Lucy Lou.
You know, these dogs are very symbolic because you can say those three dogs also came back to you as well. And these three dogs, I feel like the three is consistent with you. I don't know why. I feel like three has followed you your whole life. I don't know why. If you see triple threes or you lost the three children, then you got three dogs. You've lost three dogs. There's a three symbolization in your family, in your life for some reason, sweetheart.
Yeah, and I thought that Rex was actually he came back into Raven, into my littlest one.
That's a possibility too.
I really did. I just, because of the familiarity with her, it was just,
Yeah. Well, listen, honey, I really, really,
yeah.
really, really, really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really hope that you got, listen, all your children love you, your fur baby children and the passed away fur baby children. They, oh, you got off for a second, sweetheart. There you go. Listen, they all love you, and I'm only on 7%, so I have to go anyways. But listen, I want to thank you for doing that. Let me do this reading for you. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I really hope you got some clarity out of it and comfort, honey.
I did, and you brought me to tears.
I have a feeling you don't go get to tears. And listen, I get into tears too, but I try to control myself because it's not easy. But I do my best, and that's all we can do. So listen, thank you, thank you, thank you. You said Susan, right? Or Suzanne? What is it,
Yeah,
Susan?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. My mom's name was Suzanne. That's interesting. My mom's name was Suzanne. That's probably my mom's way of coming in, telling me that she's here. I'd say maybe I don't know, but listen,
Okay.
darling, Suzanne, thank you so much for. Let me stop this for just a minute, sweetheart.